If you ever had a toy box growing up, you probably know the feeling. You grab a plastic robot in one hand, a rubber monster in the other, and you smash them together to make up the most chaotic battle story you can imagine. Kids still tell those kinds of wild, imaginative stories today, but instead of sitting on a bedroom floor, they are building these worlds on computer screens. Take Alexei Gerasimov. He is a 27-year-old creator who found his own digital sandbox in a 3D animation program called Source Filmmaker. Instead of physical action figures, Alexei uses pre-made digital models. He pulls classic characters and objects from older video games like Half-Life 2 and Garry's Mod and drops them onto his virtual stage. When your toy box is professional animation software, you don't have to worry about gravity or running out of pieces. You can push the limits of scale and action as far as your imagination will go. That limitless freedom is exactly how a global internet phenomenon began in February 2023. A creator uploaded a video that was only 11 seconds long. The clip was incredibly strange. It featured a creepy video game character's head sticking out of a toilet, moving to a highly infectious mashup of songs by artists Timbaland and Beezer King. It made absolutely no sense, and it exploded. Algorithms picked up the video and millions watched it almost overnight. Rather than treating it as a one-hit wonder, Alexei went back to his digital toy box. He started animating direct sequels to that initial joke, posting new clips as fast as he could make them. By treating a silly internet meme as a serious starting point, he slowly built those short clips into a continuously evolving virtual world that millions of people tune in to watch. If you look at the larger story unfolding in these videos, it is a global war between two distinct factions fighting for control of the planet. On one side, you have the Antagonists. The singing, human-headed toilets act like a virus, sweeping across the globe and overtaking humanity. Opposing the toilets is the Alliance, humanity's defenders, designed as sharp-suited cyborgs with CCTV cameras, speakers, and TVs for heads. Both sides are locked in a constant state of escalation, deploying giant, heavily militarized mechs to counter the other. To keep up with this growing scale, Alexei works obsessively. He spends almost all his waking hours at his computer, writing and animating these high-quality battles at a breakneck pace. Every time the toilets get a new weapon, the cyborgs deploy a stronger defense. It captures that classic playground dynamic of my laser beats your shield, and it keeps viewers constantly guessing what extreme upgrade will appear next. Eventually, the story expands beyond Earth. A highly advanced intergalactic empire known as the Astro toilets arrives to conquer the planet. The leader of the Earth-based toilets was actually a defector who fled from this alien empire. Because the Astro toilets have completely superior technology, the original combatants realize they face total destruction. They form a desperate, uneasy truce, fighting side by side to repel the alien invasion. This chart shows the real-world impact of that ongoing storyline. Viewership for this sci-fi epic has surged exponentially, climbing past 65 billion views on YouTube. That scale is possible because the entire series contains zero dialogue. The story relies entirely on visual action, character gestures, and a catchy musical score. Without any language barriers to cross, a viewer in Japan and a viewer in Brazil can experience the exact same story. This purely visual approach allowed an independent creator to capture a unified global audience on a scale traditional television rarely manages. Those staggering viewer numbers translate directly into physical reach. You can now find licensed action figures on store shelves, fan-made games on Roblox, and official cosmetic items inside Fortnite. With that kind of commercial power, major Hollywood studios started paying attention. That brings us to director Michael Bay, known for his work on high-budget action franchises. While early rumors said he would sit in the director's chair, Bay recently clarified his role. He and former Paramount executive Adam Goodman are actively advising and producing a major film and television adaptation. Hollywood executives are treating an independent YouTube channel exactly how they treat legacy comic book properties or blockbuster movies. The commercial weight of the series is simply too large to ignore. Many adults look at the singing toilets and immediately dismiss the whole thing. In fact, Oxford named brain rot as its word of the year for 2024, largely in response to parents worrying about this exact type of internet content. But every young generation has its own bizarre, defining media. For Generation Alpha, this chaotic storyline serves as a shared cultural touchstone, connecting millions of kids around the world. Building a complex narrative using basic video game models is a significant achievement in independent animation and visual storytelling. You can write it off as a joke if you want to, but the numbers, the merchandise, and the Hollywood deals prove that the digital toy box is already defining the future of entertainment.
I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.